International star Angelina Jordan. She has come all the way from Los Angeles.
Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Steve Callaway, of course, and this is Angelina Jordan, of course. And this is Unchained melody from the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony. Angelina, I believe, was 17 when she sang this, not 18. And that was it was fairly recent, though. And this one is absolute shoe-in for Hall of Fame inducteeship, I guess. What do you call that? Being inducted into the Hall of Fame, because it's again, most of the time what I'm looking for is things that meet the criteria. The criteria being that it's a performance that's above and beyond for, it could be any number of reasons, and it's going to stand the test of time, and it's a moment in time that can never be captured or replicated or duplicated. Because there are some things that happen, some things that are done, some masterpieces of art, could be song or sculpture, painting, whatever. They're done once. That's it. Then they become recognized as the art that they are, the unique pieces of art that they are. And then at some point, some of them become valuable financially, but that's really not the point of the art. Sometimes it is, I guess, to make a little money to feed your family, but I think the artists are usually trying to impart the feeling of, and maybe the understanding of what they're trying, the message they're trying to get across. With Angelina, she takes this song, Unchained Melody. I don't know if any of you saw, I did a video quite a while ago now on, I actually played the movie that Unchained Melody was written for as part of the soundtrack. And it was an old movie, black and white movie, called Unchained, I think was the name of the movie, something like that. And it was about prisoners in an experimental California jail that it would be easy to escape, but if they got caught, they'd have to go to a regular prison, and their sentences would be extended, of course. And it was the constant mental struggle with the prisoners about whether they should escape, shouldn't escape, or whatever. The lady that won the Nobel Peace Prize is Iranian, like Angelina's grandmother, and was basically is a real vocal advocate for trying to have women have fairly equal rights in Iran. At a basic thing, just loosen up a little bit, okay? Instead of being so keeping women down like they do there, I guess. So she actually, as I understand it, she probably could be home, but she refuses to capitulate and bow down to their wishes, basically for her to be quiet and or denounce her stand on women's rights. And it's likely that her kids may never see her again, actually, or they'll never see her free again. And that what dedication to a cause, if you will. So this movie showed that struggle that inmates had. They could easily escape, but if they did and got caught, they'd have to spend a longer time away from the family, probably way longer, and it wouldn't be in this kind of a prison. Now this prison also allowed, as I understand it, liberal family visitation. Not just the wife, but kids too could come, and they had it more in an outdoor, like almost like a picnic setting, I guess it looked like to me. And so it was a very liberally conceived plan for the prison, and they would be giving that up if they got caught, if they escaped, to go home and see their family or whatever. So, they struggled with that all the time. So the Unchained Melody actually was more the melody that was part of the movie, not so much the lyrics. And there was one point where there's one of the prisoners sang a little bit of the lyrics, but it was in that movie, and that's what it was written for. Now, we've come to understand, or we've come to believe that Unchained Melody is more of a love song, probably from the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, right? It was a beautiful song in that movie, and it was during a love scene, so naturally that's how we think of it. But it really was never intended for that. And now Angelina brings it full circle back to the full, true meaning of the song, why it was written. And that's a beautiful thing. I didn't know that. I had to look it up. I had to look up the movie. I watched the entire movie. I actually posted it on my site if you wanted to see it. And for her to have that depth of understanding and knowledge, and for her to dig into it like that, says a lot about her as an artist. She doesn't just flippantly do things necessarily. She gives it some thought. She understands the lyrics in the song deeper than most of us, I would guess, in a lot of ways. So anyway, let me stop talking. I've been talked long enough. But welcome to inductee number 8 for Angelina Jordan and Unchained Melody, and it is rightfully in the right spot right here in the Hall of Fame. And I think we ought to watch it right now before I talk you guys right out of listening to anything.
International star Angelina Jordan, she has come all the way from Los Angeles.
So, sorry. I don't know why when I cry sometimes it makes it hard to talk. Seems like the tear ducts and the mouth stuff should be separate, right? So, at the end, of course, you saw the crescendo of the performance, where she raises her hands up a little bit and she sings, and her voice just dissipates into the universe and carries that message out to everyone. And the message is, you heard in the song, you could feel the longing. You know, yeah, it's got a love message, but it's more longing for love and what one once had when they were free, and now they no longer have as as they would normally have. It's hard, and the same thing for the award winner. You know, she's choosing to stay in jail to help the cause of women's rights. She's choosing it, as I understand it. I mean, she wasn't put there by choice, but once she got there, and after being there so long, now she. She's dug in her heels and she's going to see it through, whatever that means. And, she won the Nobel Peace Prize, so it's like it brings more attention back to that topic again. And maybe it'll help initiate some change. Hard to say, right? Okay, what a beautiful song. Angelina, and the other thing I have to mention, her dress with those little things on her arms, like the little extensions, or what do you want to call them? They, to me, look like angel's wings. Okay, just to say that, okay? And, of course, Angelina's voice is just impeccable here. And the orchestra, I think it's fair to say, did not drown her out or overpower her, which often happens when you have a large contingent playing with you. But this was well balanced, I thought, as far as that went. So, and it was also quite beautiful, too. That's the Cork Orchestra. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Inductee number 8, Angelina Jordan, Unchained Melody from the Nobel Peace Prize. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.